Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. I told y'all I was gonna come back with that. That fucking medicine had me done. I couldn't even do it to myself. And plus, I told you I wanted to watch Black Ink. We gonna talk about all that bullshit later. But let's go back to this silver plate scandal. That's what the fuck I'ma call it. Privileged kids and Aunt Becky and her daughter. Now, see, this is where it gets crazy because, Hollywood is like this small and all the kids know each other. And it's getting crazy because, Aunt Becky, she works for Hallmark. She does a lot of Hallmark, like shows. There's a network on cable, if you know. Hallmark. Okay. They got rid of her. They said they severed ties with her. Right now, they don't want nothing to do with her. Now, her daughter Olivia, I told y'all she had a lot of backing. She has over 2 million YouTube followers, right? Which is the daughter that goes to see you. Well, I can never get this shit together. I think I know why. This fucking thought juice is why I can't get this shit together. But she goes to USC, right? And this is, the scandal. But Sephora, I didn't know. I know she did a lot of makeup, and I told you she had a lot of little sponsorships that was backing her up. Well, she had a whole makeup palette for Sephora. Sephora yanked the whole makeup line out of their stores. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. They not even fucking playing. They ain't with the shits. So, and Aunt Becky, because the same time that Roseanne got rebooted, Full House got a reboot too. So she's still Aunt motherfucking Becky. It's not just on cable at, old shows. No, they have new shows where they rebooted it and all the girls are there. And she's still Aunt Becky. And they're on Netflix. Why am I forgetting every damn thing? They on Netflix, right? So Netflix only was supposed to go to its 5th season. So now I guess they're doing 4 and 5, and they not too sure if they want her to do that last season. And it's 18 episodes or something like that. She says they doing real well on Netflix, and she was really fighting for the show to stay on. But Netflix, I don't know if it's doing its numbers. I never even checked it out. But Netflix right now is in limbo with her being on the show. I guess they're going to try to wait until the outcome of her court case. Because like I told you, March 29th is when everybody goes back to court. This March 29th. Now, since everything has went to court and all of that, Aunt Becky, seen right there, Aunt Becky has decided to delete her social media account. And you would think that, I guess like I said, it's spring break and the daughter, like I said, all the Hollywood kids know each other. It's spring break. She chilling on the yacht with her friends. Everybody chilling. They living their bestest life. They on this big old yacht. And when the story broke, she was on this yacht. Well, she's on the yacht, and it really doesn't matter who the friend's name is. I'm not going to say who the friend's name is, but the friend of the person that they on the yacht with, the father that owns that yacht is a fucking billionaire, right? And guess who that is? He owns a lot of properties. He's not even playing. He's in the game. I'm going to show you who he is right now. He's in the game. And if y'all don't know who he is, he's the man. If you want to ask about real estate and properties, and he's up there. He's there with everybody. And this guy right here, that's his name. Rick. Guess where Rick sits at? Rick sits on the board of the school that has the scandal. Now, Rick's daughter and everybody go to the school along with Becky's daughter. They are best friends. They on his yacht for spring vacation. They doing what they gotta do. You know, they having fun. They being kids. La la la. That's what kids do. But when Van, I don't know if it was Van or Harvey from TMZ. Shout out to TMZ. But they tried to raise the question, oh, well, if he sits on the board, why did she pay money like that if she could have just went to her friend? Here's why she couldn't go to her friend. This is why she didn't go to her friend. The reason why she didn't go to her friend is because she wants to brag on her child and say her child can go to that school. They live in Hollywood. She feel, you know, her kid is around a lot of Hollywood kids or Schwarzenegger kids. It's a lot of kids that go to this one school. This one school here is like going to the Academy Awards for these kids. Like, that's how you bump into everybody's child at that one school. So, here's the thing. He sits on the board at the school. No, he's not in any court papers. No, his child is not named in a scandal. But when Becky's daughter caught wind of it, when her mother called her, she was on a yacht. She made her rush home from off the yacht. So, you know, her daughter was tight. And then somebody on TMZ raised the question, oh, why would Sephora fire her immediately? And they don't know the outcome of this court case and this and this and this and that and the third. Well, Van, because it was either Van or Harvey. It's funny how you can say that, though. How could Sephora jump the gun and fire her? But y'all ready to mute every goddamn body. Y'all muting people that's dead. But and yet, they not here to speak for themselves. They not here to go to a trial. Just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't go to trial, but y'all muting him. Y'all stopping his bags. But and yet, when this white girl, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not racist or nothing. If you getting it, you a YouTuber and you getting it. But my thing is, why Sephora not stopping that bag? Why they can't stop that bag? Because of who she is? Oh, because the court case didn't come up yet? The court case is only like a week and a half. 29th is right around the corner. Today is the 14th, my dude. Like, that's only like another 14, 15 days away. So why they can't stop that bag? They don't want their name associated with it. Sephora is a big, big brand. Hallmark, they make a lot of movies and they make a lot of money. They are a big, big brand. Just like Netflix. I believe Netflix is going to try to wait for the outcome of all of this. Because, you know, Netflix, they different. They run different. Everybody's different. But for you to sit up there and say, for somebody to question why Sephora fired her, and she might not know nothing about her mother, you know, don't giving this money to this person and this and this and that and the third. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this one more time. And I'm going to say it louder for the niggas in the back to hear me. Let me tell you something. They're in college, right? In high school, you have a guidance counselor. That's what they call. They guide you through high school. They tell you what you need to step your game up in and what you don't. You trying to tell me that girl went to probably one of the nice high schools, and you trying to tell me the guidance counselor didn't tell y'all she needs to step up her fucking game in this subject and in that subject? Because that's what guidance counselors do. So I don't want to hear, oh, maybe she didn't know. No. She did. She did know that she wasn't up on that level of that college. She knew that already. She knew that. She did not want her child to go to no average, or, you know, she didn't want her child to go to, you know, no school where everybody else's child is not at. She wanted her child to have the best of the best. We want our kids to have the best of the best. But like I said, I have a child. So if my child, and I go to her school report cards and this and this and that, and they tell me, oh, she doesn't meet the requirements for this college. This is what she has to do to step her game up. Either you're going to step your game up or you're not going to where you want to go. Period. So I don't want to hear, oh, well, maybe she didn't know. The child knew. The child knew. And on top of that, news people are reporting, CNN and everybody's reporting that these kids, their scholarships and everything might be taken away from them. All because their parents didn't have enough balls to say, listen, you need to step your game up. This is what you need to do, this, that, and the third to get where you need to, where you want to go in life, period. There are no shortcuts. I don't understand why people always trying to take a shortcut somewhere. You can't take a shortcut all the time when it comes to stuff like this. My thing is, this been happening for a long time. Long time. We donate buildings. Okay, your child is in. Oh, your grandfather went here. He sits on the board. Oh, they already automatically in there. And that's not fair. They are taking up space for real people that need to be there and want to be there and have the smarts to be there and work hard to be there. So don't sit up there and say, oh, well, I don't understand why Sephora did this and I don't understand. I understand. Consequences, repercussions. Period. So I don't get why everybody's all up in arms about this shit. It ain't that, I was going to say it ain't that deep, but the rabbit hole is that deep. The rabbit hole is that deep. And it doesn't make no type of sense. It really, really don't. And that's really all I got to say. But like I said, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people in this case. It's going down in this case right now. It's a lot of people. It's not just regular people. Shit, I'm regular. But I'm talking about up there lawyers, casino owners, and hedge fund, presidents and stuff like they're going down. Yesterday when I looked, before I went to sleep, it was 50 people. By the time the 29th come, how much you want to bet it's going to be over 100-something people that's going to be in court? See, and Becky had it good. She went and turned herself in. That other actress, they came knocking on her door with guns drawn at 5 o'clock in the morning. The one from Desperate Housewives. Yes. They came with guns drawn at her door and they came and got her. And I guess once Becky realized they came and got her, she went and turned herself in. But like I said, there's no shortcuts in life. I'm not going to give you a first place trophy if you came in third. No. Are we going to go celebrate because you came close in the win? No. We're not. We're going to go practice. So when next time, when shit hit the fan, we can win for real. We're not going to sit up there and celebrate failures. And this is what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to say don't give your child a boost so they can get to where they need to be. You talk to them. If they in basketball, you practice with them. You do things like that. You take them out there. You throw that ball. You show them. If you can't do it, you sit in a basketball camp, football camp, this type of camp, that type of camp. But if your child is showing you the initiative that they don't really want to be in that type of school, why waste your money? These kids today, right now in this day and age, you may want your child to do everything in the world. You may want your child to have the best of the best. But it don't always work like that all the time. It don't. It really don't. It really don't. And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for everybody. You may want to guide your child. You may want to do all of that. You may want to walk in your child's shoes and all that. But if your child is not there yet, then your child is just not there yet. Your child is its own person, its own individual. They may have other dreams that you don't even know about. And my thing is, she's seen that her child had a whole nother agenda. She's on YouTube. She got makeup. She do makeup tutorials. This is that and the third. You should have sent her to beauty school and some business classes, and she'd be A-okay right now. And she can still be around the elite. She can still build her empire. She can still do everything that she was doing besides go to that school. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But I think it's all about bragging rights. People want to brag on their kids about dumb. It doesn't make no sense. Let me tell you something. I want to build generational wealth. We as minorities don't never get to pass down nothing to our kids. I want to be that mother, that grandmother that passes down a business. Oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this. No, you don't have to do it, but you damn sure have to run it and learn it. And so when shit hit the fucking fan, you have to run this business. So yeah, you may be living your life, but when grandma or mommy needs you to run this business, you're going to run this business. Don't get it twisted. And that's all it boils down to. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit me in the comments. But is this crazy how her daughter is just out there now for ridicule? Do you understand what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Fake pictures, fake this, fake, everything fake. Your whole resume gonna be fake? It's crazy. When you could have made it that much easier for her. A lot of people don't even go to college. A lot of people drop out in high school and have careers that will soar. I didn't go to college, but before I even got to high school, I already had a career. I was already doing hair at the age of, 11 years old? Yeah, I've had other jobs, high-profile jobs and stuff like that, mayors and things of that nature. But I've always done hair on the side. I've always known that I was going to have a hair salon. I've always known that I was going to smell relaxer all the time and do my thing. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to make my daughter be a hairstylist because that's not her lane. That's not what she want to do. You cannot make your kids do what they don't want to do. You got to make them do what they love to do. You have to sit down and you have to talk to your kids. It's not that day and age right now where you be like, no, you're going to be a doctor. No. If they don't want to be a doctor and they want to be, let's just say they just want to own like a couple of bodegas or something. Just because it's a downgrade for you, that don't mean it's a downgrade for them. Like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit me in the comments and let me know how you feel. I'm on to the next video right now.